Hello people of the internet, I am Dragon, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Last time we went into the Iron Passage, and after fighting our way through its very maze somewhat like qualities, we encountered the blue demon of lag. Yes, I am talking about the blue flamed Smelter Demon. That was certainly a good fight. Anyways, this time we're going to be taking on Sir Alonne. However, I'm not going to be showing you guys all of the fights. Only the fight that I actually win, because I did this enough against that one Swamp Queen person that I really hate, and I don't want to make you guys suffer through me constantly losing to him again. So, I'm going to cut off here, and then I'm going to start recording the fights against Sir Alonne. However, do note that I'm probably not going to be talking in these fights because I am going to employ the same method that I used to get through Night 6 at Five Nights at Freddy's. Clear mind. So, yes, I do have the two phantoms, mainly for heal fodder, but that's beside the point. I will see you guys at the victory boss fight. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8 is the victory. Man, that has been a very, very intense fight. Some of them were very, very not close at all, with him KOing me with his BS thrusting glowing sword attack. Other ones, they got real close. I've almost beat him on my second try, but he got me in the end. But now we can look at the glorious sun and the black void, the black ashen wasteland that is this memory. Where does this lead me to? Now the real... Please don't. A smelter wedge. Ooh. What's it for, though? No. Okay, so we got the smelter wedge, and examining the chair seems to get us out of there. We got the last smelter wedge, possibly, because we've explored everywhere else. But I don't know where, unless it's... No, it's not the memory. Huh. Where's the last idol? Don't mind me, I'm just looking it up real fast. Ashen idol. And total of 11. Wait, total of 11. I've killed all 11. So then, what's the last idol? What's the last wedge for? Interesting. Last one is... There are 12 fragments in total. 11 are required from destroying ashen idols. The last one is dropped by the Fume Knight. So we've got in how many pieces? We currently have 11 pieces, and we have 1 smelter wedge, which means that we've missed out on an ashen idol. But where? Okay, let's see here. For enclosing the Fume Knight boss arena. We took care of that one. One just after the throne floor bonfire. Is there any in the memory? Doesn't say it. We'll have to examine this chair again and see if we can't find it. Let's see here. So for enclosing the Fume Knight boss arena, we know we took out those ones. In the room with an Iron Warrior and 4 doors, behind the 3rd door from your left, excuse me, I'm pretty positive that we took care of that one as well. Behind the locked door in the foyer bonfire, we know we did that one. Near/on the way to the Smelter Throne bonfire. We might have missed that one, because this was the Smelter Throne bonfire, so let's take a look. No, I think we took that one down, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did, because that was the one that was over here, right? Yeah, that was this one. Just after the throne floor bonfire, we took care of that one. Wait, where's that light emanating from? Maybe it's over there somewhere, possibly? I mean, it's certainly possible. I mean, I don't know where else it would be. I'm gonna probably look this up and check all of the locations. So I'm gonna head down here first, just so I'm down as far as I can be, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Yeah, this elevator will lead us down further. We just gotta catch it. Come on. Whoa, that could have been bad for us. Very, very bad, possibly. Okay. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for it, because maybe I passed it or something. Whoa. There we go. I think that's what this is for, so I can get down here a little easier. Here we go. Alright then. Yeah, so I'll be right back with you guys as soon as I've figured out which Ashen Idol I missed, because I don't recall any. I mean, I gotta think here. Alright, like I said, I'll be back with... What's that sound? I wonder if that means it's near here. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I eventually found it. It turned out that I was really close beforehand, but rather than going into that room or driving this all the way down, I had to jump off over here. And it looks like there is one. You can see sort of a glowy aura. It's probably back there. However, we do have one of these guys to deal with. Lovely. However, we also have sorceries to help us out here. And we can probably fall back just a wee bit. And he's being healed. Well, that just upped the difficulty factor of this fight a wee bit. Good thing our blade should outstrip his healing factor. And if we're agile enough, we can avoid his club thing. I'm really not sure if what kind of club that is, though. I mean, is it bone? Is it molten metal just cobbled together? Is it some kind of wood? I don't know. Let's open up all these, even though we know it's probably coming from one of those ones. Okay. Impossible. Yeah, I'd say it's impossible to survive that fall. Behind this door, door number 2. Ooh, we have a couple items. 10 Titanite shards, a petrified something, and a broadsword +7. Nothing too fantastic. It's clearly coming from behind door number 3, so let's save that door for the last bit. Behind door number 4, they have a trick to try and get you to roll. Ooh, and a couple items. So we have 5 flame butterflies, which are what can be used to light up torches. And if we sneak back here, we find a Titanite slab and 3 chunks. Nothing too fantastic, but nothing too bad either. This chest is not a mimic chest, and behind it, or rather within it, we will find... Life ring +3. I think that's the ring that gives us an increase in health, isn't it? Yeah, small increase to maximum HP. Nothing too great. And behind door number 3, our final choice of door, we find Ashen Mist Idol, or Ashen Idol, or whatever you want to call it. You're really ugly. We're gonna shove a wedge of smeltered, I don't know, into your chest compartment and destroy you and pick up Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Oh, we got Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. I think that's the completed soul now, isn't it? Nadalia is no more. True Soul of Nadalia acquired. Well, I'd certainly say that she is no more. So, ooh, this is interesting. Soul of Ilana, Squalid Queen. Soul of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Who renounced her flesh and water Broom Tower of Flame. In the act of dancing, the Bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as the Broom Tower. The wondrous soul of the Augur of Solitude can be used to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth. We really should probably use all of our boss souls to craft things. But the interesting thing is they both have greater black souls. Black souls are generally for more human enemies. So I'm wondering, she was a queen of the Eternal Sanctum. She was the Bride of Ash, so I'm wondering if she was the old Iron King's bride, possibly? I don't know, I might be just drawing speculation here, but who knows. Anyways, I will meet you guys all back at the, Iron Passage. That's the name of the place. I'll meet you guys back there. I'm probably going to clear out the enemies first so I can actually run through there without any problem. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright everybody, I am back, but not for long. I am just back right now to showcase this little area. I have stepped in here before, however, I was in a bit of a rush, so I didn't have the time to get the items that were hidden in this area. So first off, we have a Simpleton Spice. Pretty simple of an item, if I must say so myself. Yes, I made a punny there. Over here, it looks like we've got 5 torches, a relatively useless item this late in the game. Possibly, we don't know what the third DLC area is like, and that looks to be everything. But yeah, I just figured I'd showcase me getting those items there. As you can see, I have been killing a lot of things, mainly been going through these areas, mainly these corridors, to make sure that I kill the enemies so they don't respawn, so that I can just do a quick run right through if I manage to get a person phantom. Anyways, I will see you guys again shortly. Well, I am back, and wow, nothing to do with Dark Souls 2, but I just got done watching Bethesda's E3 conference, and I must say, this coming year looks like it is going to be awesome. Just a bit of a warning, I suppose. From here on, there will be some spoilers for this year's E3 conference, so if you don't want to be spoiled, which I don't know why you wouldn't, then don't listen from here on out. Let's see here. Where to start? Well, I guess I'll start with where their E3 conference started out with. Doom. Now, I, honest to goodness, never played the original Doom games, though I had heard great things about the original Doom game and how it's sort of evolved over the years. Wow, I'm getting some intense lag here. Lag, go away, come again another day? Disappear. Okay, let's... Come on, lag. Really, just because I'm not talking about Dark Souls doesn't mean you need to be lagging on me. Oh, come on. Now is so not the time to be under attack. I'll be right back. Okay. Nope, the lag's not resolved itself. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because my two phantoms are getting their butts handed to them, and they're nowhere near my loading thing. I have no clue whatsoever. Anyways, as I was saying, Doom. That was the first thing that was showcased on the Bethesda E3, and... Excuse me? Well, I never played the original. I must admit that Doom does look like it is going to be an awesome game. Like, seriously, it makes me want to play it. I mean, I have a PS4, so I've got that going for me, which indicates that I could very well play it. And it just looks like it's a spectacular game. I'm not usually into shooter games, but still, man, that looked awesome. Pure and simple. It was intense. It has supernatural element, which I like. Okay, I'm banishing these friggin' phantoms because they are being useless and lag-inducing. But the graphics were awesome. Everything about the Doom was just cool. Though I must admit, out of all of the stuff on there, it was probably the second most awesome thing in their whole conference. The least awesome thing that I'm not really interested in is their, I don't know what exactly it's called, but it looks to be like what Nintendo has with Splatoon, what Steam has with Team Fortress 2. It just looks like another one of those sort of games that I'm not really going to be interested in. Come on, lag, what is up? Okay, I don't know what is up with this lag here. Come on, lag, you weren't doing this before. What's wrong now? What's wrong, lag? I'll be back. You gonna behave now? Clearly you're not. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that game, to be perfectly honest with you all. I mean, nothing against Bethesda for making it, but it's just not the sort of game that appeals to me. So yeah, I probably won't be playing it. A game that I will most definitely be playing, and that I am super stoked for, is Dishonored 2. Now, I might not have played it on my channel, but I am a huge fan of the Dishonored game. It was like probably one of the most awesome games that I have played. It is very much #1, and I mean, I have considered doing a series on it before, but it's just that it's so, not so long, but it's so old, and I've got, well, I can't even say it's so old, because there are older games. I'm playing Dark Souls 2 for Pete's sake. But, it's just not as recent, and I know a ton of other people have done it. Ow! Freaking lightning spitter. Dude. He's not even spitting lightning, he's throwing lightning at me. I'll show him. I'll show them all. But, yeah, so Dishonored 2 was announced, and I have to say, it's making me want to give the game a playthrough. I mean, the original Dishonored was amazing. The gameplay, the soundtrack, all of it. I really love the ending song to Honor for All. It has become one of my top favorite songs of all time, and I listen to it a lot. I know a lot of the lyrics and stuff, but so yeah, Dishonored 2, it's definitely probably gonna be seen on this channel probably right when it comes out, whenever it comes out, because we weren't given a release date. I don't know, but yeah, Dishonored 2, you're definitely gonna be seeing that on this channel. Probably might end up doing a replay of Dishonored 1 and posting it on here for you guys to enjoy. I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't come to that decision. It really depends, ouch, on when I get my current series done. I mean, Dark Souls 2, I was originally planning to transition from Dark Souls 2 to Minecraft. I know it's not as an intensive series, but I was gonna do like a very RP-heavy Minecraft series, since Sword Art Online Lost Song is still not been localized for the United States. So I mean, it's that. However, with the announcement of Dishonored 2, I mean, Dishonored, it's not a long game, not by any means. I mean, yes, if you try to go and get all of the endings, do all of different playstyles in it, it definitely can be a longer game. So, I mean, who knows, maybe I'll do that. I'll do a... let me think. There was two main ways you could go. Killy McKillerson, or Stealthy McStealtherson. I definitely think that I could do two playthroughs, one a stealth-based playthrough, one a more, whoa, Smelter Demon's very much a badass now. One a more, oh, it's doing gradual DM. It's doing a dot to me. Okay, drink flask quickly. Okay, but, I definitely think I could pull off a series of Dishonored. Dang it. I'm gonna just keep talking. I can definitely pull off a Dishonored series, low chaos and high chaos playthroughs. That is definitely something I could manage to do. So that could all lead to Dishonored 2, because you know me, I'm playing through the whole Kingdom Hearts series because I want to be able to give you guys the full story. Now Dark Souls, it's a different story in itself because Dark Souls 2 is very loosely connected to Dark Souls 1. Hence why I didn't play the original Dark Souls or even Demon Souls on this channel. Fallout... no, wait, I'm still talking Dishonored. So, I think I've come to the decision that after Dark Souls 2 is done, rather than jump into Minecraft, I'm going to jump into Dishonored and do a Dishonored playthrough. Yeah, a low chaos followed by a high chaos playthrough, so that I can show all the endings and all the different side routes and that kind of stuff. Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me. Next up, the next game that was very much anticipated, well, not really anticipated. The next game that was pretty much talked about was the Elder Scrolls game series. More specifically, they were talking about more content for the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, I never have played the Elder Scrolls Online. I am aware that there is a PC version, and my computer could probably handle it, so I could probably play it, but I heard that it was cost like a monthly subscription fee, and I don't really care for those kinds of games. I mean, I used to play RuneScape back in the day, but I don't really play it too much anymore, so the monthly subscription fee is kind of downturning, and the fact that the console versions, just to play online, you need PSN, which costs a monthly subscription fee, so that's out as is, but... so yeah, the Elder Scrolls Online really wasn't too big of a deal for me. However, the next game that they announced, the Elder Scrolls Legends, now that definitely piqued my interest. I don't know why I'm summoning these two. I really don't. I can probably take on Smelter alone. In fact, summoning them is probably why I was doing so little damage in the first place. Let's banish Steel Will Glory, and then just reset the bonfire. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But Elder Scrolls Legends. Now, back when I was younger, I used to be a real big trading card game player. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Mainly with my friends and brother, and I mean, as of most recently this past semester of school, beginning of my 2015 spring semester, I got back into the whole Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene, and I'm still going strong with it. And I've, of course, played Hearthstone a bit. I'm not, like, a super big player with it, because, you know, it takes time, and it's more money-based, too, to just play it. Oh, man, I'm getting some... There we go. That's not any better. I don't know what is up with this. Why are you being so bad right now, game? I don't think I'm going to be able to get anywhere with the amount of lag I'm getting tonight, so I'm going to just keep blathering on about, the Bethesda E3 conference. So, Elder Scrolls Legends. Now that definitely seems like a game I'm going to be playing. It's a strategy card game, so more likely than not, it's going to be sort of like Hearthstone. However, compared to Hearthstone, I actually know more about the Elder Scrolls. I actually know stuff about the Elder Scrolls universe. Because I know, shocking to many people, but I was never a WoW kid. There, I said it. I never played WoW. Yeah, I mean, some people might consider that surprising, but, you know, I was more RuneScape. So, Hearthstone, while it's a fun game, I don't really know sort of the lore or the hidden jokes behind some of the cards or those kinds of things. Come on, get under. No! Darn it! So I don't know those kinds of things. I mean, I do my best with what I do know, which is very sparing. I look at the wiki for certain things, like the campaigns, but, I mean, Elder Scrolls Legends definitely seems like something I will be more able to get into than Hearthstone. Now then, moving away from Elder Scrolls Legends, I'm going to be avoiding the big thing and talking about a smaller thing that is actually probably out on the App Store right now, and that smaller thing would be Fallout Shelter. Pretty much, it is a town builder, but Fallout based. Yeah. They announced it. It's gonna be free to play on, dang it, most mobile devices, so tablet, iPhone, iPod, all those lovely things. So I'm probably going to be downloading that. It was announced to be available immediately following the conference. Whoa. This is going to be much harder with lag. Ouch. But I do seem to be doing a bit more damage. But yeah, it was announced to be released immediately following their press conference, so I am probably going to be downloading that as soon as I'm done with this recording session, which will probably be soon due to the lag that I'm getting. But basically, it's sort of a mishmash of a ton of games, but the premise is that you build and design your own vault, and you design, like, you can help control the people that are within it, and create a more, I don't know how you say it, what's a good way to say it? A thriving society with your vault. It sounds like a really fun game. I mean, I know it's a mobile game, not a lot of people play mobile games, but you get to build your own vault. And the thing is, they said there's no timers, so no waiting for things to, excuse me, build or stuff like that. So that really cinches that it's going to be a game I'm going to want to play. Alright, not really going to talk about that much because I haven't played it, and since it is being released shortly, like probably right now, I'll probably end up giving a more thorough review of that next time I do a recording. So that brings us to the last topic that I'm going to discuss in this super laggy video that might as well just be a Bethesda E3 review. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to name this episode, and maybe put a little disclaimer. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But the last and biggest game that wasn't announced but was shown in more detail was Fallout 4. And I'm just going to say it now, 11/10/15. Mark that down on your calendars because that is when Fallout 4 for the PS4, Xbox One, PC is going to be released. And probably when my first video is going up. I don't even know what's going on that day. I don't know if it's a weekend. I don't know if it's a Friday. I don't know what. But I am getting the game. I am going to record it. And I am putting it on this channel. Because, I mean, like I said, I haven't played Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. But each Fallout game is sort of its own independent story. Yes, they do all tie back to the Great War and stuff that happened before, and they all sort of have some factions and stuff that carry over, but they can be each seen as their own individual games too. I mean, barely anybody probably played Fallout 1 or 2 before Fallout 3 was released. So Fallout 4, it just looks pure awesomeness. The character customization, the weapon and armor customization, the world being so big, the fact that you can pretty much make your own towns and settlements, it just looks awesome, and I can seriously not wait to play it. And if I can manage to get it, I'm gonna try and do a recording and then do a midnight release of my first Fallout 4 video when it comes out. I don't know what I have planned for that day because it's all the way in November. I don't know if I'll be in the middle of or at the end of any game series. I just know that I am going to be putting out Fallout 4 content when it comes out. Now, I think I've babbled on long enough. Even if the lag has faded now, I'm going to call it an episode because I am probably a little bit, if not well past the wrapping up point. So, next time, we will continue along in the Iron Passage and hopefully finish off this DLC area. And that will be with the Smelter Demon's defeat. The Blue Smelter Demon of Lag's defeat, I should be correct. So, yeah, that's it for me. I've been SolarActDragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. If you want to check out some more videos from me, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. And outside of all of that, I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic day, everybody.